Welcome to Sweden. It might be cold, but it sure is beautiful. It is seriously cold. Like really cold. Like this cold. On our way to a chest workout this evening. And some of you may know that 2 years back I tore my left chest right off, which of course has made me rethink my strategies a lot when it comes to chest training, because as it so happens I didn't get surgery for my chest. I wanted to, but the doctors didn't, so I never got my chest repaired. So you can still clearly see that it's been torn, and I think that's just something I'll have to live with. And but I work my way around it. You learn to find what works and what doesn't. So I can't go as heavy, I can't go full range of motion. It affects my training quite a bit, but as I said, I have to find what works for me now, with this in mind. So don't be too evil when it comes to my form and technique now, because I'm really doing what I can here. So tag along, let's see what I do. I used to always lift heavy, not necessarily with bad form, but perhaps not with the best form either. So what I've done really is I backed off from the heavy weights and started going more for contractions and really feeling the muscle work. I want the muscle to do the job and not just lift it with my ego or go after those heavy weights all the time, but really change my entire mindset about training. And what it's done really is it affected not only my chest training but all my training as a whole, because I realized that this was the way to go for every body part and not just my chest, because I think training as heavy as I used to really took a toll on my body. I mean, considering that I'm not that old, I'm only 25, it's too early to break down now. I have a long way to go, and I plan to be doing this for a while. I mean, as long as I like it, I want to continue it, and I don't want to have to stop prematurely because my body broke down because of bad training. So I've reevaluated my entire training mindset, and these days I use lighter weights. I go more for drop sets or supersets or tri-sets or giant sets even. I just really try to work the muscle and fatigue it, really break it down, but not necessarily by using so immensely heavy weights, because you can really get the hypertrophy without the heavy weights. I just think that, I mean, even all the pros say so. They say it's not all about heavy weights, but you never listen. You never listen until it's too late. So I had to learn the hard way that heavy weights is not the only way to go, even though it is one of them. And I do still lift heavy, but not only heavy weights. I learned to work the muscle in so many different ways now that sometimes I go heavy, sometimes I go light, sometimes I go shorter rest periods, sometimes I superset. I really try to get a variation of it all, so that I can continue to just grow and make progress and stay healthy at the same time. Because with an injury, you won't be able to train, and if you're not able to train, you're not able to progress. So not only do you have to train hard, but you have to train smart also. And I think that's the big difference really between the guys who make it and those who don't. If you just keep training heavy and stupid, eventually you'll hurt yourself. And if you hurt yourself, and it's a bad one, you might not even get back. You might not get back to the game ever. So you really have to be conscious of what you're doing in the gym and why. You need to have a plan, a method to your madness. So you need a plan, you need to know what you're doing and why. And honestly, I think it's worked quite well. I have to say my training is better than it's ever been. And I'm training smarter than I ever have. And hopefully this will then, as a result, show that my body or physique is better than it's ever been before. At least that's the goal. If it will come to pass, well, that's for the future to decide, but I'm here, I'm doing what I think is best, I'm trying new things, reevaluating after that, and then back to the drawing board and back to work. So that's how it goes. It's just an endless cycle. You have a plan, you try it out, and then you evaluate, and then you do it all over again. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below and I'll try to answer all of them. And if there's something you want me to talk about, just say so, and I'll do my best to get that video out there. Thanks, guys.